Hi, my name is Corey Minter, and I'm the president of Trinity Employment Specialists. We're a staffing agency located here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but we staff for travel nurses all over the nation and have become one of the top travel nursing agencies in this area. And today I want to talk to you about starting your travel nursing career and 6 things that you really need to take care of. Oftentimes, especially in our area here in central Oklahoma, we want to educate nurses on what it is to begin doing travel nursing. You can make double the money and have a ton of flexibility in your work schedule. In my mind, I don't know why a nurse would not do this. I really have no idea why, because the money difference is so much different in a good way. And it also gives you a flexibility that you ordinarily wouldn't have in traditional employment. In fact, because of the way that nursing is going and the shortage of nurses, I would imagine that travel nursing is going to get bigger and bigger and more lucrative. When supply goes down, price goes up. And we should have, according to the Department of Labor, a radical shortage of nurses coming up. And so this is a great thing if you're an RN. Let's take a look at some of the things that you can do to get started. Most nurses, you've just heard about travel nursing. You've probably heard murmurings about it. And I want you to just take some of those ideas and advice just take an opportunity to speak to people and get some knowledge. But we can also give you a good deal of knowledge. Let's take a look at the number one thing is find a travel company that you want to work with. There are travel nursing agencies all over the entire United States, but there are only a few here in this Tulsa area and only a few in Oklahoma. Take a look online, look at Google reviews, and find out what are people saying about that agency. Do they treat their employees well? How good of an advocate is the recruiter for the nurse? You're going to be able to read a whole lot of items about travel nursing. And we would love for you to go online with Trinity and take a look at what people say about how we treat people. It's one of the top things that I'm proud of is just the reviews that people have taken time to say about us. But that's the number one thing that you want to do. Go read about them. Find out what kind of benefits they offer. Find out how they treat people. It's really, really important. One of the things that I would tell you and warn a travel nurse about is even if a company offers a ton of benefits, you really want to find out what kind of an advocate they are for you. And in no way am I saying that Trinity doesn't offer benefits. We offer extraordinary benefits. Way better than your bare bones type of insurance packages and stuff like that. However, the thing that I am most excited about and telling people about is just the people that we have working here are really, really wise. And they understand the industry well, and they know a lot of people, and they can help you. They can help our new travel nurses get started. Number 2, you're going to want to work with a staffing agency or a recruiter. So you've got to pick that out. You figured out what kind of staffing agency you want. Now you got to pick out a recruiter. You want to get with someone that can be a good mentor, they can be a good advocate, and they know a whole lot about the industry. Darcel has been in travel nursing for over 20 years. She has seen and done everything. She's taught me more about travel nursing than I ever thought were possible. Number 3, you want to check out your options. So as a travel nurse, you've got all sorts of different opportunities out there. In general, just to give you an idea about it, before COVID happened, and it's really bounced back now, but we lost a lot of job opportunities during COVID. The only time in history we've ever lost travel nursing opportunities was in the middle of COVID. But there for a month or two, it really dropped down. Now it has exploded again. But to give you an idea of the number of opportunities that are out there, in general, we have 3 contracts Okay? We have only 3 main contracts. And in those contracts, we have 12,000 nursing opportunities to staff for. 12,000 all over the nation. So you can really pick and choose the specialty that you would want. And by the way, any kind of specialty that you might have, it gives you even more money. But you can check out the different rates. You can get different pay packages. You can get different time spans. However, you need to keep in mind, if you do take a nursing contract, most likely it's going to be around 3 months. But you can check all of these things out. Number 4, you need to have the proper license. Once you've decided where you want to go, you need to make sure that you have the right license. And if you're smart, you're going to go after a compact license. And it's really important, take that word and Google it, compact license. Because if you get a compact license, you can get registered in multiple states to staff for, and most of them are in a region, but it's a majority of the United States. And so if you can get encompassed into this compact license, it's going to open up a whole lot of opportunities for you. I mean, even if you wanted to just go to the beach for 3 months. Now, not everyone has that opportunity because you've got kids and responsibilities, but a lot of travel nurses, they just want to get away for a little bit, and they're going to go spend 3 months in Florida where it's warm. Those months might be December, January, and February, and you can go and move and just basically chase the weather. We have a lot of travel nursing opportunities in Hawaii. So if you wanted to go work out there for a little bit, you can do that. It's really an explorer's dream, and especially someone who is really younger. They've got a couple of years of experience in nursing, and now they get to go and see the world. It would really be extraordinary if for the right person. Number 5, you need to pick an assignment. It's important that you pick an assignment that fits your skill level as well. You don't want to overemphasize the skills that you have. You don't want to make sure, or not to make sure, you don't want to overanalyze what it is that you can do. You want to make sure and stay in your sweet spot. The last thing that you need is getting one of the nurses that you are working with recognizing that you're not up to speed in that skill set. And it's just going to be a rough 3 months for you if that's the case. Make sure that you stay in your skills and abilities, and I think that that's going to help you to make sure that you pick the right assignment. And number 6, you'll want to land the job. You're going to have to do an interview. The interviews usually are conducted over the phone and mainly covers what type of patients you take care of, what kind of color of scrubs you wear, all of these different things, but they're going to want to know that you know what you're talking about. And so getting prepared for these interviews, I think, is helpful. Check with if this is the first time that you're doing it, make sure that you go over this and have a plan with your nursing recruiter. If you're working here at Trinity Employment Specialists, check our travel nursing recruiter out, Darcel. She's not here today. Normally she's here on this video cast, but she got ill today. It's not with COVID, but check with her and see if she has any advice for you, and get well prepared for your travel nursing interviews. These are 6 steps to getting started in the travel nursing industry. Travel nursing is a way to make double your salary, give you a ton of flexibility, and in doing it with the right nursing recruiter and with the right nursing staffing agency, we would love to be a resource for you. That's how you get it right. Give us a call at Trinity Employment Specialists at 918-622-2588, or you can visit us online at trinityemployment.com.